Welcome to another episode of Fairway Divorce Den, where you get to hear the words of wisdom from myself and from other people that I have stolen their ideas from. So one of the things I want to share with you is I have a lot of people who come and talk to me and they haven't told their spouse yet that they want to get a divorce. And they're so afraid about how they're going to do it. And I always find it interesting how that conversation unfolds. So what I would like to do is capture in 3 minutes or less for you how to do it. It's really simple. You tell them the truth. You don't rehash the last 20 years of, our marriage could have worked if we talked more, if you were a hunter, I was, if you golfed with me, if you hunted with me, if you baked with me, if you were more sociable, if we communicated more, if we had sex more. Who cares? Either you've decided your marriage is over or you're not. Haven't. If your marriage isn't over, then go get help and figure it out. And come from a place of that. If your marriage is over, then make the decision and get it done. I also hear, so how do you get it done? You get it done by having an authentic conversation with the person you want to divorce. And I'm going to tell you something else. Even if you've been married for 40 years, you do not owe your spouse, get this, hear this loud and clear, you do not owe your spouse an apology. You don't. Nobody owes anybody else an apology for being authentic and moving forward in life. You can give them a gracious explanation of your need and desire to move forward. And it goes like this. Honey, I love you, I care about you, but I need to move on. I need to leave this marriage so that I can be the person that I need to be for the rest of my life. And I understand that this may hurt you. I understand that this may be hard, but that's the decision I've made. There's no point in rehashing the past. The only thing that you and I have to do is figure out the best way to move forward. Now, they may scream at you, they may cry, they may do whatever they're going to do, and allow them the space to do that. But you don't do it by being defensive about your decision. You do it by hearing them. I understand this must be difficult. I understand you're angry. I understand you're going to need time to process this. I understand we're going to have to figure out how to tell the children. I understand how we're going to have to figure out how we can be great grandparents together. I understand we have lots of issues to deal with around money. I get that. That doesn't change the decision I have made. I can't tell you the hundreds and thousands of people that have a hard time with that direct, authentic communication. I guarantee you, if you do that, that's actually a gift to them and will allow you to start new beginnings of going through your dissolving of your marriage and figuring out your assets and the kids in a healthy way. Sending mixed messages is exactly that. It sends mixed messages and it creates mud, and that ends up in courts for years and years and years. So be authentic, be direct, do not apologize, do not give the 20 years of explanation story, move on and start your new beginnings. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Divorce